We are Quilters HQ, Windmill Sewing Center, and Sewing Machines Express. The websites are quiltershq.com, windmillsewingcenter.com, and qhq2.com. So tonight's block is kind of cute. Here, I'll flip it over so you can see it. It's just a 9-patch with a star around it. And this one is kind of a wonky size, so there is a little border around it too. Here, I'll flip it back so you can see that border. So let's get started. I've already cut it out. On your C pieces, you have to draw a line, which I've already done and taken my sewing guide off. So I'm just going to start with those and just chain piece these. I do want to lay them out a little bit so that my star shapes all end up in the right direction. Don't know if you've ever done it, but I have. Then you have wonky stars.
Then you could make then you'd have a wonky quilt.
I have a couple of those.
Or can you get some wonky blocks mixed in there? Got a foot issue?
Pedal's not plugged in.
See what we mean by live? Anything can happen.
Anything can and usually does.
Miranda, how are you tonight?
And if anybody is wondering, I am sewing on the Juki TL18. It's a straight stitch machine. I can't remember the price off the top of my head. $15.99?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Okay, so there's half of our middle pieces.
So can they, for anyone new, they can go and download this pattern?
Yes, all of the patterns that we've done so far are available on the internet. And so I'm just folding this over so that I make sure that I get my piece going the right way. Sometimes I'm a little bit challenged when it comes to stuff like this. All of the patterns that we've done so far, so all the way up through block 26 and fabric requirements, are available on the internet on our website, quiltershq.com. Right up at the top of the web page, there is a shortcut to download all the patterns.
There's some autumn leaves, maybe. All right, we're just looking at these emojis for the.
I love emojis. Keep them coming.
For the table runner. And Lana said there was already one for wonky stars, so of course somebody's already got that pattern.
Yeah. I'm sure it was a happy accident.
There's no accidents in sewing, right?
There are, but sometimes they work out. And you don't have to fix every accident that happens. On my travels to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, I learned that the Amish intentionally put a mistake in their quilts. So
identifiable.
I think it's probably due to their beliefs, but okay, so we're just going to trim these off. The excess doesn't have to be a perfect 1/4 inch, doesn't really matter here. I'm going to get close so that it lays flat. And if you were really ambitious, you could sew those leftovers together and put them in your block pile, which mine is about that tall now. For
I think you have them sorted though, don't you?
I kind of have them sorted.
Pretty cool.
We moved recently, and I have found a lot of works in progress. So I'm trying to organize those. I don't know if I'll live long enough to finish them all because I get bored and I start something new. And then I sew for work too, so sometimes projects take precedence over things that I'm designing or things that I want to make, and that's okay too. They'll get finished, if not by me, by somebody else.
So there was a lady stopped today
Okay.
and looked at that. And she said, gosh, what could I make with that? And she stood there for a while and just kept rattling off ideas. So that was kind of a fun interaction. It's this Clover Blossom Farm.
Yep.
So
We've got several
lots of really
videos.
cool colors and stuff in there.
We've got several videos about sewing layer cakes together and then cutting them apart and sewing some more and making all kinds of different kinds of blocks. We did a red, white, and blue one. Do you remember that one with the looked like little X's?
Yeah.
Tons of stuff, and you don't really need a pattern. You can just make them. So go find those videos on our YouTube channel under JoanSews, and be sure and like, follow, subscribe, click, smash up the like button, all of the things with all the buttons. This is the doohickey, and it is the multi-function finger presser tool.
Hey, Joan, how are you?
Hi, Joan.
Joan, meet Joan.
Guaranteed to get your name right, not call you Joanne. It's a thing for Jones. I like this tool because it keeps me from having to run to the ironing board. I have several in my house because I am like the Hobbit. I will pick up something and walk away and set it down, and they'll be like, Robert, can you help me look for this? I'm not kidding.
You know how many air tags it takes to track something in a sewing room?
Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to make a basic 9-patch. Oop, let me put my guide on because I'm not exaggerating when I say I'm not that good of a sewer. I just have really good tools. These are not the easiest ones to get started. There's one. This is what's called a T-gauge. One of the reasons I like the TL series, and I'm just going to line it up with my little 1/4-inch line right here and then tighten it down. One of the reasons why I like this machine is you get access to all of the industrial feet. There's a couple of sewing machine companies that also do this. I know Bernina has one as well that you can get for your machine.
Hey, Cecilia, how are you?
But once you have this in place, your 1/4-inch seam is just perfect, like a chef's kiss. So I like to use it. I use one at home too. There's also a magnet that you can use that works pretty well too. To keep that seam at 1/4 inch. And if you have a pattern that calls for a scant quarter, you can set that on here as well too. Get to with the light pink on the outside. And then we can start.
Zoniki, welcome. We're doing well. Hey Stephanie, welcome to the show.
Okay, so let's just press these really quick.
So when you say do we have all the blocks, they're up on the website?
All the ones that we've sewn so far. So if we haven't sewn out the block, it's not available yet. And after tonight, we'll have 4 more blocks to go. I'm just pressing these towards the darker pink.
Well, Bernina does recommend that you use their oil.
And we're just going to piece this. I'm just going to line up these seams.
Oh, we need to ship some rain out there, Bernadine. 111. Woo!
Wow.
That'll burn you.
It was like us in Dallas.
At least you can just put your skillet outside and cook whatever, right?
No doubt. No need for a stove there.
I saw that someone baked a loaf of bread in their mailbox.
Thanks. I hope it was like on a weekend because
the mailman came by and took
he's
it.
like, "Oh, this is so nice."
Did they put the flag up?
I would. Fresh baked bread.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's like, they just forgot to put the flag up.
Yeah.
Or was it so hot that when it was done, the flag went up?
Okay, so this is going to go, I'm going to attach these two, and then I'm going to sew our white corner squares on. Just line these up.
Pretty good looking block.
I like this block. I think it's pretty. And yes, I have to lay it out every single time because if I don't, our regular viewers can attest to the fact that I have sewn some things backwards. Okay. close enough for me. So I'm just going to attach these cornerstone blocks. And then I press those out, so I'm going to press these towards the inside. Right here. So that my seams nest. Makes it easier for me to line them up. And everybody should wish Robert a happy birthday because his birthday is Friday.
Thank you. I need to come up with some kind of fun contest again.
Yeah.
Hey Cheryl, how are you? Yeah, thanks, Beth. Appreciate it. Thanks, Peggy. Thank you, Rude. Thank you, Judy. Let's see, what was everybody's favorite? Well, we did the contest with the find the little hidden thing. That was pretty
Oh,
good.
the scavenger hunt?
The little scavenger hunt guy. That was pretty fun. Might do that one again. What was the other one we did? What was the second one we did? Anybody remember? Thank you. Thank you. Donna? I'm trying to think of the first contest we did.
Well, we gave away a sewing machine.
Yeah, so we did the scavenger hunt, but the other one was it the, you had to find the picture, or there was a picture of fabric and you had to find it?
Yeah,
That was the scavenger hunt one?
And then you have these little pieces, because this is kind of a wonky size. It's 11 3/4, and all of our blocks are 12 finished. So
Oh,
Moda
that's nice.
just attached a little border.
Congratulations, Ruth. Congratulations, Cecilia. Or happy birthday to your son. Same day. Gotta be good. It's a good day. It's a good day, Tater.
Oops, didn't want to do that, but
Oh, thank you, Bernadine. That sounds delightful to cool yourself down a little. 30% off was last year, I thought. Okay, all right. Thanks, Kitty. That's a pretty good one.
I do like this block.
Is it because you're turning 30?
Yes. That's
30 again?
absolutely. Going backwards. So 30% off, huh? Online and in store?
For a
What's
coupon,
that? Yeah. For Friday?
we can
Friday
do
and
that
Saturday?
at all 3 stores.
Why not?
Well, we have something going on this weekend too.
You do.
can't be that because
Doesn't
we
apply
would
to
be,
machines, of course. That's a different story.
we would be in violation.
Yeah, I can't do that, but fabric would have to be 1 yard minimum.
Yeah, I would say so.
That would cover our whole sewing audience.
Okay, there is our block. So
Good one.
that took us half an hour-ish, probably maybe 15 minutes to cut it out. So there we go. Okay, so that's us for tonight. So as always, we finished actually early.
Just a couple minutes.
So
We appreciate you watching and taking your
Yes.
time with us.
it's fun. Always check your thread path, rethread your machine. It's a miracle. It just kind of works when you're having
Change
issues.
your needle.
Change your needle. You might need to go a larger size, and then oil your hook before you bring
Please.
your machine in for spa service. And while we're talking about that,
No waiting on spa service.
the guys are all caught up, so bring your machine in so they can have something to do other than come over and service our production machines. So it'll be good. You can get your machine in
They
and
will
out
appreciate that.
pretty quick. Yeah, they're probably going, yeah, bring your machine in because I don't want to go over there and do that. So thank you for joining us tonight, and we will see you next time.